we can do it fast. Because if you have a fire, time is very important. The quicker we can get to you and the quicker we can get inside, the better chance you have. All right, he's got his pants on, suspenders there to help hold him up. Because as we come in, we're going to be putting out the fire too. It's going to get wet. Wet makes the clothes heavy. Okay? Wet makes them really heavy. And he's got his coat on. He had his hood up over his head. That's going to do a special thing for him here in just a minute. When he gets all finished, the only skin that you should be able to see on Eric is his face behind his mask. Okay? Everything else should be completely covered up with the special clothes. He's going to have special gloves on, all that kind of stuff. When he starts breathing the air that's in his air pack, that's that special bottle that he's got laying there on the floor, he's going to sound kind of funny. This is part of why we do this. We want you guys to know what we're going to sound like. We want you to know what we're going to look like. Alright? So Eric's going to get down. He's going to crawl across the floor and show you what we're going to be doing if we come into your house and how we're going to sound. Okay?
How's everyone doing today? Yeah?
Right, hearing?
Do I sound weird?
Yeah.
Yeah? So when I come in, I'm going to be hollering for you, right? Telling you this is Gaston Fire Department. Is anyone in here?
What do we want to do? Yeah, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright, so I'm going to be low to the ground, just like you guys should, yeah.
Hey everybody.
This is Firefighter Aaron. He wants to talk to you a little bit about stop, drop, and roll and matches and lighters. Okay?
Okay, so I got a question for all of you. Who knows what stop, drop, and roll are? Everybody knows what it is? Everybody? Raise your hand if you don't know. Okay, finally, somebody doesn't know. Okay, so stop, drop, and roll is if you catch on fire, are you going to go around and just pat it with all your arms on fire? You're going to go patting it? No, no. What you want to do is you want to stop, you want to drop, and you want to roll. And why do we stop, drop, and roll? Anybody know? And anybody else, if you can find an open spot, feel free to jump up and stop, drop, and roll with us. We're going to have everybody demonstrate it up here. Okay, so one thing we have to remember is we want to be protecting our face the whole time when we're dropping, because the fire rises and we don't want it to get to our face. Okay? So pretend you're on fire. Oh my God, I'm on fire!
Help me!
Okay, stop! Drop! Roll!
Cody's in here. Cody, go. Would be
Okay. Okay, thank you everybody.
No,
Round of applause.
no, it's right there.
What I want to talk to you all about is lighters and matches. Who knows what a lighter and a match is? Okay, who's seen lighters, matches lying around your house? Everybody?
No.
So, we all know that these are things used to start fires. You know, so they're very dangerous if they're not used properly. What you remember is these are not toys. If you find a lighter or a match, the best thing to do is give it to an adult. Okay? So what are you gonna do if you find a lighter or a match in this room? Yes. Good job.
Right?
What are you gonna do if you find one in your house?
You're gonna give it to my mom or dad.
Good job. What are you gonna do if you...
Got one more assistant that wants to talk to you guys a little bit. Want to talk to you about your smoke detectors, okay? With me I've got Firefighter Brad. Come on in, Brad. Morning.
Quiet. As Clay said, I'm Firefighter Brad. I work down at the fire station with Clay, and all these guys come out and help us out. Here to talk to you about smoke detectors. Does everybody know what a smoke detector is? It's a good show of hands. And does everybody have them in their house? That's great. A lot of people have them in their house now. Does everybody's smoke detector work? But anyway, I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about smoke detectors. Does everybody know about testing them and where they should be? We test twice a year. We test battery. There's two types of smoke detectors. You have hardwired smoke detectors, which are actually just like your light. It goes through the regular electricity in your house. and battery, which are a little 9-volt battery. You want to check those batteries twice a year, and you want to make sure they're working twice a year. When do you check them? Does everybody know? Good way to remember that?
Twice a year.
Oh, when would you? When you change your clock is a good time. Because everyone knows you have to change your clock forward and backwards, right? It's a good reminder. You always check your batteries. Go up, push a little button, make sure it's making that obnoxious noise that nobody likes. It's like an alarm clock, right? It's supposed to wake you up.
Our dog hates it. She goes,
Yeah, they usually freak out animals. But that's what they're supposed to do. That means they're doing their job, they're working. So when you guys have smoke in your house, where do you want your smoke detector?
in every room.
In every room. And in those rooms, you're going to want it up high, right? You know why that is?
Because he smokes.
Right. Because smoke and heat are going to be together, so that's going to rise up to the smoke detector and make that obnoxious noise.
What do you think is the best way to make sure that you know how to get out of your house? Yeah. Yeah, have an escape plan. Does everybody have an escape plan for their house? Does everybody know how to get out of every room if you have a fire? Huh?
I have a fire ladder.
Cool. Yeah, how many of your bedrooms are on the upstairs? Do you have a way to get out of the window without jumping?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to have a way. You should always have 2 ways out of every room. Okay, 2 ways out of every room, so we've got to think about the ones upstairs. You guys ever seen the, listen up, you guys ever seen the fire ladders? They hook on the window and they're a chain that drops down, it's got steps. That makes it so you can get out from the upstairs, because the stairs might be blocked. Okay, so you need to have a plan. Now, we need to practice, right? Everybody, as we get outside, what do we want to do? Anybody have any ideas? Yeah, okay. How do we make the best way to make sure that everybody's out of the house?
Count everybody at that
Okay.
side.
Are we going to be able to count everybody if you go out the back and you're in the backyard and your sister's in the side yard and mom and dad are out by the front street? Are you going to be able to count everybody?
Yeah.
No.
There has to be
Everybody agree on a place to go.
Exactly. Just like both of these guys said, you need to have a place to meet. So, what I need you guys to do for me, all right? That's what I need you to do for me. You already know how to stop, drop, and roll. We know we don't play with matches and lighters, right? So now we go home and we make sure that our smoke detectors work, that we have enough of them, that the batteries are good, and that we practice our escape plan. Okay? If we don't have a plan, then have mom and dad help you put together a plan and then practice. All right? Cool. If you guys want to anytime, feel free to come by the fire station, stop in and chat with us. We'll show you around a little bit.